Iga Swiatek used her Madrid Open victory to make a comment about women's tennis. Iga Swiatek made a cheeky jibe after winning the longest women's final of the year so far at the Madrid Open. The world number 1 needed 3 hours and 11 minutes to defeat Aryna Sabalenka 7-5, 4-6, 7-6, 7, and lift the trophy. Her comment came days after Sabalenka caused controversy when she said she preferred watching men's tennis instead of women's tennis. Swiatek was in tears as she captured the Madrid Open title for the first time in her career, doing so in dramatic fashion. The 22-year-old saved 3 match points in a quality final, with both women giving it their all for more than 3 hours. Many declared it the best match of the year after Swiatek got the job done in a nail-biting final set tiebreak. And the 4-time Grand Slam champion was well aware that she had just been part of something special as she made a sassy comment hitting back at those who thought women's tennis was inferior to the men's game. "Well, who's gonna say now that women's tennis is boring, right?" she said during an on-court interview with Spanish TV, letting out a laugh. Swiatek later elaborated on her comment, explaining that there was a lot fans could take from the women. "Well, I think, obviously if we would have to play against a man we would lose. It's not about that," the Pole explained. "It's about how two players, match against each other. So I think we can play great matches. I am number 1. But I am seeing these girls in the top 10, we can play such intense battles. I think it's all about, what emotions it brings in people, and I think it's not that you should compare, level of tennis, but you should compare, what it gives you when you watch it. I think people can take a lot from watching women's tennis, and it can be interesting and emotional. There has been debate over the women versus the men during the fortnight in Madrid, as Sabalenka caused a stir when she said she didn't like watching the WTA. Speaking ahead of the tournament, the 2-time Australian Open champion said, "I don't watch their matches, her rivals. I feel like I've played against them enough and that, if I face one of them again, my coach is going to show me images of their matches to analyze and prepare me. I'm not someone who watches too much tennis. I prefer to watch men's tennis rather than women's tennis. I feel like there is more strategy and it's more interesting to watch."